Yeah, and we have voice. Hi.
Hello there.
We're doing a thing.
Hello.
Uh,
And Bill is back.
yeah, hey, he's back from last time.
Nice.
First of all,
Welcome.
thank you for watching. It's tuning in. If you've been here before, neat. If not, cool. We're here now.
Welcome. Hello.
First of all, we have some new players with us today. So let's go down the list. Let's call it Discord order because I don't know how else we would order it. So in Discord order, Ace, you're up. Hi.
Hey, I'm Ace, the Aqquar Ranger with the mysterious egg.
Yep.
Have fun.
I mean, that's all you need, really. Yeah, Cold.
How you doing? Name is Cold. I am playing Arthur, the human warlock. I like boats, don't like pirates.
Yeah, alright. Ix.
Oh. I'm not gonna do her accent right now. Hi, I'm Nicoletta, the Furbolg Barbarian, flavored as a ram.
Ram. Jay. Newcomer.
Sup? I'm Jay. I'll be playing a Dampier Paladin Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
A what?
Yep.
Dampier Paladin Warlock.
Did you hear him?
Vampires, human vampire. Next,
Oh.
The
I'm a vampire, yeah. I'm
what are they called? The
You know, real casually.
lineage. You know, I'm just
The
casual.
lineages,
You know,
yeah.
just a casual vampire.
Casual.
I dabble.
Our second newcomer, Luna.
Yay! I'm Luna. I'm playing Hope, Simic Hybrid Fighter.
Ah,
Say.
Warlock.
Hello, I'm playing Andromeda Silver
That is a distant Russian accent.
You are very, very, very far away.
Went 10 yards away.
the Triton Paladin.
Alright. I'm tier 2. I'm the universe, I guess. Neat, right? We are
Please,
going...
That's gotta be hard, man.
I mean... Yeah.
You see everything,
dealing
know
with us all
everything.
day.
Please
Such
say
a
the
burden
line.
on your
I'm
soul.
burdened with knowledge.
Zins. Zins.
Yes.
Say the line that was first quoted in this chat, please.
Wait. No, let me think back on this.
As God.
Oh, as God, fuck you. Yeah, that
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
It's my favorite one. I still
Oh.
want it on a shirt.
I mean, yeah, but like, you gotta get the context to that. Because you guys were doing some bullshittery, and I said no.
How do you spell close?
CLOAK. K.
Oh, exactly how I spelled it the first time. Got it.
Alright, so we are just going to jump right into our game. And this session follows our main party. Still our group in the Telenomus. But it takes place a week after we last left off in Ostium. Looking at the requisition board, you noticed a very cryptic letter from one Aria, from what you gathered, some sort of arcanist over on the northern bank of Montabus. And we are going to zoom in on this bank. It's a kind of almost 30-foot tall, kind of just sheer cliff, almost like it curves inwards, kind of rising above the river. Holes are kind of like carved into this actual face, making almost like pseudo mole holes, the size easily for a person. Small docks are kind of like in between and very archaically put together, going along this bank. And this town is known as Bednoth. As you all arrive, first of all, what do your characters first see? What do they notice as soon as they get into this town?
Which one of us? Which one of us?
The original party for now. So Andromeda, Arthur,
Alright.
Ace, and Nicoletta.
So, what do we? Sorry,
Yeah, what's
I
the
missed where you
first
were.
impression of this town? What what is your character thinking as they arrive in Bedmouth? Which is
Have
on
a
the
lot going
black
on up
corner
there.
of the map.
He's a little
Oh,
bird-brained
okay.
at the moment
yeah.
with what's happening to the egg.
Yes, yeah.
Oh yeah. Have we go? Did you get? Ooh.
Shh.
You got an answer for that yet? By the way, I don't know how long it's been since
No,
we.
there was
left.
not a message back.
How long has it been in total?
It's been a week since you guys have left Ostium, so yeah, it's been a good like 7-8 days.
Yeah, so Ace is just a bundle of nerves. He's there, but he's not like there mentally.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
And sorry, what one? What one are we doing? The first, second, third, or fourth?
The magic one.
Oh, idea. Okay, hear me out
Yeah.
one. Gotcha. Okay. Trying to figure out, I guess, what it could be with my limited knowledge.
Do you want to do the first check of the night and try and make a straight intelligence check?
Oh.
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to go ahead,
Challenge.
this is an
I
optional
have a
thing.
10. I don't mind. Or I'm just gonna throw my dice on the ground.
Yeah, that also works.
Lost it. I found it. Yeah. Bahamut gave me a 6.
Nice.
Yeah, the letter is extremely cryptid. It sounds like, or cryptic rather. It sounds almost as if this person had like 4 different trains of thought going all at once while they're writing this, like almost job board kind of deal. And from what it seems like, this one letter, for all you know, could be like their one moment of clarity in the world ever, but it's kind of like it's extremely hard to follow exactly what they want to get out of it.
Okay. Other than that, I'm just watching the town as we show up.
So as you show up on the same boat that was almost rented for you on your first adventure, it's kind of been unofficially named, kind of like your boat, kind of quote unquote.
We yoinked the boat.
Essentially,
Purple Orca?
yes,
The
the
orca.
purple orca. So as you kind of bump it ashore, these docks and wooden planks kind of thrown together on the side of this sheer almost cliff in the riverbed, they kind of like sway and move as you tie up. It seems like whatever they are, they're either extremely not like set up right, or somehow really quickly were set up. This is a town that's more or less built in a day, from what it seems like.
Oh.
And as we're moving up, there's a almost like stair ramp like pattern and a swirl going up to the actual like ground level where the main like forest and actual like land is. And as we move up, we see a fairly normal looking town. Extremely small, not a like massive thing. Normally what you would see in a village, so like a good like 8 different like just wooden log cabin buildings, one of which is very noticeably carved in the door with a blue sigil.
Familiar?
The sigil doesn't look familiar, but you can tell that it is written, well, at least Arthur and Andromeda, you could tell that this sigil is primordial. So, what do you do?
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay. I'm looking at the others. Like, do you know where we go?
I have no clue.
Oh,
Sorry.
wait. Arthur is also AFK at the moment.
Yep.
Right. Is there anybody walking around, did you say?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
there's like a couple people kind of milling about. There's this one tiefling man, kind of like a palish purple skin, kind of moving around with a fishing net over his shoulder, kind of looking as if they're making their way towards the actual like river area. Um, Otherwise, it is a small town. You could roughly guess there's like 50 people living here at one point.
I'm gonna. Is that guy nearby?
Yeah, he's like easily talking distance if you want to kind of call out to him.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call out. Do you know where Arya is?
He kind of looks at you. He's a fairly gruff looking man. Not much in the way of a beard, but kind of like rough around the edges and the whole way of like looks like he's had a hard living. And kind of gestures over to the building with the sigil. Haven't seen her in days. I mean, she hasn't come out of there at least.
That don't seem healthy. Right. Thank you.
And as he walks away, he just kind of mumbles under his breath, "Nothing about that woman is healthy."
Oh boy.
Shots fired.
So as you make your way towards this building, the sigil kind of like lights up in a way as you move roughly like 10 feet away from it. And you see a little vision of a fairly like large haired woman, kind of like braided and almost like a white kind of dread like hair, with a full welder's mask covering the whole face. And this image just kind of looks at you. What are you here for? I don't remember ordering anything.
You posted something for the sorry, I'm very forgetful IRL.
No problem.
You put up a posting for the Telenomus?
This vision just kind of looks down. It's very obviously some sort of like illusionary magic. And they look down, look back up. Yes. All right. And they kind of like clatter around, their hair like swaying wildly. It's easily like almost halfway to their rib cage length. Yeah. One sec. And the vision disappears as this person, runs off into the depths of what could only be assumed this building. And opening the door, Hope, do you want to describe your character?
Yes. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Okay, Discord was breaking. Hope is like a humanish looking figure, with long black hair, kind of lilac streaks, lavender eyes, and she has two big wings on her back that are also kind of that light pastel purple color.
And behind Hope here, this woman still wearing a full welder's mask comes up, looks over her shoulder. Do you think they're good?
They should be fine, I believe.
Alright. Come in, come in. And she kind of waves you on. And this place seems fairly... Ah, wait, no, didn't want to do that. That's a different Roll20 page. Yep. Give me a hot second. Brain farts are severe today.
It's
plenty.
a mood. It's a Saturday before Halloween.
Uh-huh.
We allowed
Yeah.
to be.
If Roll20 wants to, work with me, that would be lovely. Truly.
Roll20 does not work with anybody. I'm kidding.
Yeah, it doesn't take prisoners, at all. Alright. I will
Has no mercy.
visit this later. So this building, it's kind of divided into 2 floors, one of which is more almost like a shop front. Like there's a small table, kind of random pieces of parchment kind of strewn about, a candle like kind of waxed into the table physically. And over behind you could see a small like little counter area, a bunch of crates, and on the walls there's no discernible windows, you notice. Only a small kind of unfurled scroll nailed to the wall, with some more primordial writing. And yeah, there's an upstairs, a middle floor, and then the basement. And this kind of not really hobbled. It seems like from a distance, this woman is like a good 6 feet actually. Elven, poking out ears, refusing to take the welder's kind of mask off, immediately runs downstairs to the basement again. Fallout, fallout.
Coming.
Yes, please do.
I guess we'll follow.
All right. So following this woman downstairs, you notice that this place is, first of all, a mess. There's kind of like runes strewn about, little stones that are carved intricately, a bunch of like this one massive scroll rolling down, kind of like folding over itself and everything else. And they just kind of casually step over one, and on this larger table, there's kind of like almost stone outlay kind of covering the top, where they have this massive chisel and hammer. And they just kind of, as they're start to get the work, they continue to basically yell at you at this point. So, how much do y'all know about magic?
I can cast a spell, but I can't cast many.
It's
I'm
something.
just going. I'm gonna
Is there
look at-
anything that's currently ripped in the room?
Sorry.
Currently what?
Is there anything currently ripped in the room? Like, is there any ripped paper, anything like that in the room?
Yes, there is. There seems to be, as part of one of those furled, like that one large unfurled piece of parchment, a good section of it was torn off and kind of cast aside as if it, didn't serve its purpose anymore.
I'm gonna just go ahead and mend that back together.
She kind of looks at you. Okay, alright. How much do you know about, the foundation kind of deal of magic?
Absolutely
Not much.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Just woke up being able to do this stuff personally.
We lost Warlorf.
Yes, I did, hear that.
I can't talk.
Well, personally, that's concerning, and I really, really jealous. Now, You see, as they strike with this hammer one more time, the rune is fully carved in.
I can't hear any of you.
Wait, what?
That's not good.
Uh-oh.
You're back. Also not back at the same time.
You say you can't hear us, so that's a problem.
Yeah. Gotta love mic issues.
Yep. You know, because it's not me having mic issues, it's someone else.
Ace, you're the savant of tech issues.
I've just
D&D
passed my curse on to someone else.
Yep, that's fun. Gotta love it.
Wow.
It's all or nothing in this D&D group, if you can't tell.
Yep.
Love it. Gotta love it here. Thank
Gotta
you
love
guys
just
for having me.
the general vibe we have going on of chaos.
Doesn't help that like half of us probably have ADHD.
Alright. Because as I was saying that, my one... Alright, I have two setups. One for the stream, one for the not. Yes, of course. That was coherent. So, yeah, and then one of them decided to crap out, but the other didn't. That's why the stream's still up. Yeah,
Oh,
Tech
boy.
Tech does not like us currently.
To be fair, because of the weather changing, I think it's a bunch of wires, because, like, at work today, our Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi alone was down for 3 hours.
Oh, that's
So-
fine.
Yes. So
Gotta
it makes
love it.
sense why we're having tech issues. But it still sucks.
Alright, so, are we still getting Warloff stuff?
I think he's muted right
I know
now.
he's muted. I'm hoping he could hear us, because that is preferable. That
Well, like
he...
the 2 seconds he did pop up, he said he couldn't hear us, so
Yeah.
you know, we could just have a very delayed conversation, like have him watch through the stream.
No. I will die.
Alright.
Just like ask Wolf a question, like 7 seconds later he responds.
Oh, no. Please no.
Is my sushi place open?
Yeah, sorry for the technical issues, anyone that's watching. Screw us, I guess, huh?
To be
We
fair
need
though, if you're
some
watching
tissues
this,
for
this isn't
issues.
anything new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you're a returning visitor, yeah, no, this is par for the course.
I just like feel like I have the Jeopardy theme song in my head, just like waiting.
Yep.
The sushi place I like is open, and I really want sushi. I know that's not
Do it.
anything to do with D&D, but I want it.
Uh,
We gotta fill the silence. We gotta
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
because I'd rather not have a full game with missing one person just still in the Discord call.
Oh, now they're deafened.
Mhm.
So
Yep. All right.
progress
Debatable.
questionable. Yeah.
Maybe he needs to unplug and plug back in. Maybe that'll help.
And turn it off and on again.
Good old reliable.
To be fair though, that rarely, if ever, doesn't solve problems.
It sometimes does. I think if you're not expecting it to work, it just so happens to work. You're like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? And then it works.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's
works
the
only to
attitude it
spite you.
senses.
Also, what?
It's like how printers know that they'll only malfunction if you need them to, like work.
Alright, so I'm just gonna put the stream on break, and we will get back to you when we can.
Now
Sorry,
we can just
stream.
rant
Yep,
about
I am.
random shit.
I'm finger gunning at my webcam. I know I don't have it on, but like the effects.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, you
Oh,
know.
no.
I mean,
Half the
Let's
time
see.
I'm like pretending to aim a bow, and I'm like just in my room alone.
Yep. D&D
that's
online.
the life.
It's
Mhm.
D&D.
It's like we
D&D
might as
online.
well, but we're not. We might as well have the cameras up. We're not. We don't fucking have those.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a hit dice, or I rolled to hit and damage dice for just all my dice. I got a 16, 2 6s, and a 3.
Yeah.
That's all my damages. Luck on break.
Well,
Yeah,
the
just rolling the
second
dice
you're
for ball.
actually gonna need it, it's gonna be like a 2.
Yeah, I don't know who the god of dice is, but they frown upon me apparently.
I mean, there's bound
I
to be
don't-
a
I thought they
Roman
were
dice
called
god.
RNGesus. What?
Probably.
Oh yeah, RNG is Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I don't know
My
why he hates
Either
me.
1 or 20. It's no.
Oh, that's it. 1, 2, and a 12.
I don't know what luck is like for me because I roll my dice all the time, just for no reason because
See, I have a
they're nice and they make sounds.
fair.
The amount of times I've made a decision rolling a d4 is honestly too high.
I want a reason to use my gemstone dice, and I want to use the d20, but it's broken.
Yeah.
And oh, is it raining again?
About like gemstone dice is like kind of fragile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's a
didn't.
problem.
I kind of knew this, but it slipped from my hand as I was rolling it into my dice tray, and it hit my tile floor.
Fun.
Yeah, but it's okay. I have enough d20s, and they're pretty. That is a 1 and a 1 for my damage dice with my gemstone dice. They're going back in the vault.
They're gemstones dice. They're supposed to look pretty, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, at least you know they're equally weighted, but it's still they're just BM as fuck.
Might be a good time to tell Sins he misspelled my character's last name
shoot,
wrong.
that's another
Did I?
one.
Neat. Yeah, I'll actually fix that
Sense.
immediately.
I was just looking at it like that's not right.
Oh no.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Two of those letters are flipped.
Wait, what?
I
I want to
know.
see what I misspelled in that case. Your last name or your first name?
Last name.
So your last name is Kylan?
Nope, it's Klain.
Oh no, because you spelled it wrong in your
Oh,
Discord.
interesting.
Oh no, I spelled it wrong. No,
Yeah.
I'm the asshole here.
It's just Lane with a K at the
I
front.
was like, okay,
Neat. And because I'm still currently on stream,
like, that's
I gotta
no.
do it now.
Hey.
Now you have a chance.
Yes.
Fix your mistake.
Yo, so I
Hey,
don't know
wait,
why we're
wait,
flipped.
no,
I'm like,
now I
that's
need to.
not right.
Okay, did I do it? Yes, I did it right. All right, I had to check your Google Doc backstory to make sure, like, I'm not an asshole again.
It was never meant to be.
Yeah, this is fun.
Actually, I was just saying a quote. I totally didn't mean it to do anything. I'm sorry.
That was the wrong quote at the wrong time.
Okay, River.
I have to break it to you.
Excuse me, I was quoting Eret.
To be fair, they both said that quote.
Yes.
Both right before disaster.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at quotes. So it says Discwar, the revolution, and that's as far as I've gotten so far.
Also, I love how Ziz was trying to give information, and they were like, 1 sec, and I was like, that was an hour.
Yep. Hey, I'm sorry. Yeah, today's a day. I'll just put it that way. And we fully lost Warlock.
Okay. Lauren, did you see like the new like Philza plushies coming out?
I'm holding myself off from buying them. The only thing that's making me like about them is the beard.
Oh no, I'm getting the Croza.
I'm tempted to get those.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fandoms.
Yeah, no, like normally like I hold myself off from getting merch from things, but like The
See,
hills of crows. It's just.
yeah, that's tempting, but I already got his varsity jacket thing, so I'm like, I don't need it.
Oh, I'm trying to tell myself that, but like it's not happening.
I will be right back.
Yep. If anyone wants to grab a drink or something, go ahead, because yeah, this might take a bit.
I found you another stat block. Please feel free to use it.
We love stat blocks. Toilet
Give me a
night.
story to read.
Love it.
Alright, 1 sec.
I know none of these quotes. None of them. Actually, I'm just gonna take it what's never meant to be. That's all. That's all I need.
Yeah, this is the plushie I'm gonna be getting.
Ah.
I already love it to death, and I don't even have it yet.
Yep, yeah, reasonably.
I just like birds, okay?
Oh, I
Do
forgot
me.
about that one.
I forgot. I only have one set of dice actually here, and all my other ones are in storage. I'm like, fuck.
Oh no.
Like, it's so sad.
I mean... sometimes it's like that. Sometimes
I feel like
it's
this was
not.
sent in this chat.
Yeah,
I've sent
Oh,
that.
yep. Yeah.
I've sent that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, I
100%.
feel like it's here.
It has its place for a reason.
Well, I put it in my favorites. I'm just scrolling my favorites now.
I mean, there is the legend of Minty stole the brain cell when they left.
Yeah,
The
they never given
shared
it back.
group brain cell.
I know
Me,
someone
when you
said they
say
brought
that.
a new one, but I'm pretty sure it's already broken.
No. I wish I had one of them as the DM, but that's
But hey,
not how it
if-
works this time.
If we break the one brain cell, we get 2 brain cells.
No. Ix,
No, that's
no.
what happened to the original brain cells.
No, we
wiped
came
out
into
one.
this a year and a half ago with 7, and now we're on like a half.
I just love the reaction. Ix, no.
Ix, no.
X. Yeah, you're gonna be forever called X.
Yeah, that's just
That's
how
why I
it's gonna
changed my
work.
name. That's why I changed my name to match
On the Discord,
everybody
yeah.
else's. Yeah. I've just accepted it as my name.
That's completely fine.
Like,
Which,
Look.
to be fair, I
Sometimes
like.
I'll call you Lauren. Most of the time, I'm trying not to call you X.
I mean, I don't care. I will respond.
I
to
will respond
I
to
know.
literally anything in the right tone of voice. Like,
it. God.
Asgard, fuck you.
That's my favorite quote ever. I know I've said it before.
the
multiple
thing is,
times.
I forget what context I was in because I know it's you guys doing some bullshittery, and I don't remember whether or not I actually let it happen or not. Because I'm not sure if it was like so good of an idea I hated you for it, or it was more of a thing of like, what? No, that's stupid. Fuck you. But I don't think I'm that mean. I
It was
hope
over
I
a
wasn't
year
that
ago already.
mean.
Oh jeez. No, I think it was.
Now I need to actually like
Uh,
search up the chat. Give me a second, because I could actually.
I
That's a
pinned
thing.
in the general the
Or when I
quote.
decided to rob a bank.
The quote? What? Oh,
yeah,
I
in
forgot
general,
we
in the
pinned all
messages.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one. Hi, Cliss and I were at a brothel. What happened? By Vanilla. Plot twist,
Yeah,
we
so
were
this
not
was
at a
like the
brothel. We were
4th
committing arson.
session. I think it was like. I think it was we were just kind of ranting a little bit like in the game, and was like, jokingly had said something about probably shanking the king again.
Yeah, of course. I hate that. That's a running theme. Like it's been a year. Warloff, please talk to me, buddy.
Warlock, hello.
Yo, Warlock.
Hello.
Some.
Is that
Is that a good groan or a bad groan? I'm gonna take that as a
Doesn't
yes because it was
clarify.
in
That's a good-
response.
Yeah, it's a good groan.
All right,
Or at
neat.
least more of the.
No, I don't think it is.
It's oh no.
Oh no, it's a bad groan.
No, why would it be a good groan?
I was gonna say it's the I'm pissed at everything, but I am here. I was
No.
It's the I have to get up at 6 in the
We're having a
morning
good time
and
here.
work a 12-hour shift.
What? I I was gonna say this session is just getting pushed a week. We're just gonna end up talking
New
anyway.
title: Tech Issues and Breaks.
Look, if we have to, I will literally just do episode 10 part 2 or episode 2 episode 10 to Electric Boogaloo. There we go.
There, yep.
Nice.
Wait, hold on. I apologize to Dante and Warloff. I can't remember why. Oh, it's because it was when we were up in the middle of the night. And we were all just like...
I can hear you.
Oh, yay!
Hear me?
Yes!
Hi.
Yes,
I can hear
audio!
you.
Okay. Am I louder now?
Yeah!
Yes.
Very much good.
Oh,
Oh,
The day to say.
Oh no, it cut off really weirdly and now I'm scared.
Oh no.
Warlock,
Warlock.
say something again.
No!
Broken.
I'm throwing things.
Hey, remember D&D?
oh that,
Oh,
No,
hello?
absolutely not.
What's happening?
Hello?
wait, Warloff?
Oh.
Warloff.
Oh god.
okay, I can hear you better.
Alright.
Okay.
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 Hello.
Oh,
Yeah?
I might need to manage some stuff
Alright.
real quick.
Okay.
Should we keep waiting or
Everyone talk again?
should we
Hello?
keep waiting or
Okay, everyone talk at once.
Oh, alright.
I
Alright,
don't
wait,
know.
wait.
Wow.
Wait, well, okay. This is pure
Loud
chaos.
You want us
noises.
to-
Yeah, we good?
Okay, now one of you talk.
What, my man? Buddy, please, work with
Okay.
me here.
It was getting real garbled whenever one talked.
I mean, I would assume so.
It sounded like everyone was speaking through a cheese grater.
Oh. I mean, we're
Uh-oh.
literally just saying chaos.
Yeah.
I know.
So,
I
at
meant
least we're
earlier.
good for now?
So, are we good?
That was just. No.
Oh, it's okay. Everything's epic
Tech
with the Avengers
issues.
background.
What do you suggest that we do?
Oh, it's working. If it happens again, I have a solution, but for now it'll work.
Alright, fun. Let's, do the thing.
Welcome back to...
Yeah,
Legends of
welcome
Aqquar.
back. That was some bullshit.
Welcome back from last week's technical issues.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Yeah,
the new
because
tech
we
issue.
spent
Okay.
basically a whole week.
Alright,
It's okay, Warlock.
let's try this
These
again.
headphones were working just fine for a week, and then this.
It's all good. It's all good.
Sometimes it's just like that.
It do be
Uh,
Hold on.
Jay,
I have one more thing to try.
Jay,
Yes.
I just saw your status.
Yeah.
No, wait, it's been up
I-
for like
Yeah, it's
3
been in
weeks
your
like
status
that.
for a
Or
while.
3
To be-
weeks,
to-
I mean like 2.
I
To
love
be
her.
fair. Fair. To be fair,
I
though.
also love her.
Yeah. No, I get it, like, completely.
you
I
can't-
just noticed it now.
Alright, the total
But,
tangent and side topic. Yeah, you can't, I mean, fresh cut grass though.
Letters.
Yeah,
Letters,
I,
my
I'm
boy.
sorry. Tops everything else. I love Roblox more than anything.
Yep,
That's
my boy
his
Fresh
thing,
Cut Grass.
so-
See, I was, like, worried that I wouldn't like Sam's character because so far his characters have been my favorite. Being Veth tomorrow for Halloween. Huh.
Mm.
Hey.
And then I was like, okay, I really hope I like this character. And of course, it's letters, and you can't not love letters.
You can't
So-
not like fresh cut grass. Words cannot form, and I am sad.
It's, to be fair, it's a little bit of a tongue twister, its name, if you're trying to, like, okay, but fresh
Yeah,
cut
say
grass.
that 3 times.
I can't even say it
I
once
no,
fast.
I refuse. I can't say it one time slow. Enunciation does not work with me here.
It's, you know what it is? It's being where we live, we're just surrounded by everybody with different accents.
Yep.
We've just accepted what our accent is. No. There we go.
We
I
have a
almost dropped the
collective
D4.
accent, thank you.
Wait, what?
Oh, do we?
Nothing. It's just, well, I mean, if one of us has an accent we like, we'll all just deal
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
the
That's
amount of
actually
times
true, yeah.
Nicoletta's taken Andromeda's Russian accent
Yeah.
just by being near them.
I'm supposed to be
I
like
mean,
Irish and
that's
Scottish.
how like people work.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the thing is, I want to move to the UK, and I'm terrified of going in for fear of people think I'm imitating them.
It doesn't help that I'm at a college where like people from all over the US come. And
Oh,
so I'm just like
yeah.
constantly bombarded by like accents of everyone. And I will steal accents, and then like someone pointed out to me, I'm like, no, I'm not Scottish. That's just what happened.
Yep. But Warlock, the Warlock.
Was there a noise? I didn't hear a noise.
No, they undeafened.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I got the
So I was
Discord
like, oh.
stuff muted.
I have the
Duh.
leaving unmuted. I have the joining muted because that's funny. Anytime someone talks and it scares me. When I stream,
Just for the
I
shock
think it's-
value.
Yeah, when I stream, it makes it funnier.
I mean, I suppose.
To be fair, I'm like very vocal when I get scared. Not very vocal, but I just go like, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, this
words.
is a nice first impression, huh? For the two new players.
There's a
Oh,
reason I have
great.
chaos
I'm
in
having
my
a great
name.
time.
I've seen that. I don't need to watch it.
If you're with us, chaos just kind of happens.
Yep.
And if you don't want chaos, too bad you're getting it.
It's compulsory, it's not a choice.
Yeah.
It just kind of like is, you know?
Oh, since you got 7 people watching your stream.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, and I don't know why. I like.
Can you hear me?
Yes!
Hello.
Yes.
Yee.
Okay, I'm gonna try something again.
Wait, can you not hear us?
No, I can hear you. It's just, some issues that I'd like to resolve before we start. I'd say is
Cool.
we've.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know why 6 people are watching. Literal. Yeah.
From what I can tell, one of them is a returning person. I think Bill Royce Johnson was here last time.
Yep. Bill Royce,
Bill's
the
having
real
a great.
MVP.
From what I understand, Bill's having a great time.
Bill's vibing with us, or we're vibing with him?
Bill is
Yeah.
vibing.
And honestly, that's great. Just turn on a stream and vibe with the.
Shout out to Bill.
Shout out
Shout out to
Bill.
Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Bill, the real MVP. Wait, I think you
No.
can MVP people if you really wanted to.
I'm
question
not
is-
sure if I have the. I don't know if I have chat stuff done.
Get out.
Oh, you can literally just go /MVP or VIP.
Yep, I
But that's up to
don't.
you.
I'll do that later, maybe.
Okay. I don't know. I'm
Because it's the whole thing of like, What? Yeah.
What?
What in the... Okay, that's the end of that song.
Alright.
That was... I'm stuck in my microphone. Help! Ah!
Oh.
Hello?
So,
Are you back? No, doesn't seem like it.
Alright.
Welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's.
It's...
we're
Oh.
now.
Hello?
I was just-
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, that's why I was like, hello? Hello?
We get it, phone guy.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear me
Oh, and we
clearly?
dropped the 6.
Hello.
It is
Yes, I
a
can hear
bit
you.
fuzzy.
It's fuzzy.
A tiny
I
I can
bit.
hear you.
If we
and
could...
it's working.
If you
Look,
are
look, look, we've been
coherent,
established
that is
about 30
fine at this
minutes,
point.
but don't-
Hear me again?
Yes,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
we need is coherent speech and we are fine.
I've
Am I
I've done
pleased?
Discord as a robot. This is infinitely better.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me
Yes,
clearly?
Yeah,
we
words.
can understand you.
Is it better than earlier?
I mean, we
We'll find
couldn't
out
hear
really
you at
well.
all earlier, so yeah.
Hmm.
Wait,
Okay.
there's a beholder zombie in the monster manual?
Oh, my friend, you haven't read through the whole monster manual because you're bored yet, have you?
I keep the monster manual as like a bathroom reader.
No, just to look through the
What?
pages. Just look at the pictures.
Yeah. I used to like grab my dad's like second edition D&D and just use that whenever I was bored. Like I would just look through the different monsters.
Yeah, I mean, when I make my encounters, I literally just flip through the book. I'm like, ooh, that looks like a cool picture. Can my players survive this? No? Alright, let's do
No.
something else.
Oh, you mean you'll throw it in anyways?
No.
Leviathan.
Ooh.
I love how you're accusing Zinz.
Yeah, I had a single permanent player death, okay? Or two. Was it one or two?
Friend.
It was the same
Technically
goddamn
two.
session. It was a fluke. It was an outlier.
Flynn.
To be fair, though, it was played off rather well. I think it was
Yeah.
played off rather well.
Yeah.
Story.
I love how the story went.
Although I was like, I wanted Sinan to get the necklaces. I was
Yep.
like, but also, what happened to him?
We don't know what happened to him. And I don't know, man.
Kind of went off.
Damn it!
Yeah. We're 1,000 years in the past at this point. We're not gonna find out this campaign.
I want to know, Zins.
Mom, you know the man is meditating in the middle of a volcano right now.
Yeah. Who
Probably.
knows?
I'm pretty sure like canon.
Okay, I'm
and
sorry.
he's
I'm
just
gonna take off my
wandering
mic for
around.
a sec.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Using headphone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. So just so we're clear, everyone can hear everyone, right?
Yes.
We're good now.
I'm like,
I believe so.
I decided to take.
Roboting on my end.
Oh boy.
All right. Is it
It'll be
survivable? It has
For
been an
now.
hour.
Let's just get the show on the road.
Okay.
I'm in. This is the first time this has happened in a year.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
happens.
Especially with D&D now.
This group.
I was gonna say D&D in general, but okay.
Okay, so in that case, we are going to jump right back in. So, at this point, because we need a recap for earlier. We had this lady, Arya, full metal, not necessarily metal, but welding mask on, who led you into the basement of what seems to be some elaborate workshop / shop. And all of you are kind of congregating around her as she's kind of working at this one massive stone on a table, kind of carving in runes with a chisel and hammer. And with every strike she puts into this rune, it kind of like glows a bit, and then she does it again, and another like spark of blue light appears, and this kind of repeats for a good like a minute. Oh, she almost like straight up ignores you guys. It's kind of it takes you aback, and after the last chisel was made, and there's a fully formed rune, the whole thing glows blue for a second, and then it sputters and flashes almost like a pure white light. Yeah. Okay. So, everyone, give me a Constitution saving throw real quick, please. Because we're in it, and I am not pulling punches.
That's a 13 for Arthur.
All right, Arthur got a 13.
You say Constitution saving throw?
Saving throw.
That's an 11.
All right.
Something is about to explode.
I got a 14.
Oh
I
boy.
got-
Oh boy. Oh boys aren't good.
7.
It could be.
Those
And
ones are always good. just be
I got a
clear.
16.
All right.
7.
So
Ooh.
anyone who got below an 11, as this white light just kind of flashes, you're kind of temporarily blinded as you like stagger a bit. I kind of it's not for too long, maybe like half a minute before kind of spots in your eyes kind of start to like dissipate.
Been there, done that.
Really glad I
Me
rolled
getting
an
up
11.
too fast.
Yeah.
And Arya kind of lifts up the welding mask, revealing kind of multiple pairs of eyes. One where there would normally be 2 in the middle of those, 2 on the forehead, and 2 on each cheek. And she kind of like
actual eyes.
yes, straight up 8 eyes. And as
What
they
does this lady look like?
so she's fine, kind of like fairly well built, more like pretty muscular in the arms, good like 6 like 2-ish, white long kind of dreaded hair, and now that you notice it, their skin's almost like a tinged purple, and these 4 separate sets of eyes kind of like blink a bit as if kind of like flashing or trying to like get whatever flash was out. I kind of look at you, or kind of like the group in general. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen if it's not clear. Yeah, I should probably explain, why you're here. Okay, so, and they kind of run over to the scroll, the extremely long one, roll it out, kind of follow the writing with their finger, and hit a point. So, alright, magic, right? Magic is energy, right? At its basic form. And if you're good enough at it, you can make that energy whatever you want, right? I mean,
Well, emphasis on the good at it part.
yeah, and I'm good at it. So, anyways, so magic is energy, but energy like flows and stuff, right? Energy can't be in one place at too much, or else you get a boom, right?
Yes, magic is
Sounds
the
about
boom.
right.
Magic is the boom, and this, they point at the kind of rune, is me trying to send energy a lot. So you know, like, there's that one thingy people can do where like they point at somebody and they like whisper something and they hear it in your head, right?
Yeah.
Message?
Yeah, that thing. I'm trying to like use the basis of that, putting it into a rock and making it come out of another rock. But I can't do it yet. And I need literally anybody that knows magic to help.
I
How
can't
can I
cast
assist?
any spells like that, but I can assist.
No, not necessarily. Because there's a sort of... It's hard to explain. I need a breakthrough, like a click, right? I've already tried fully explaining everything I'm doing to Hope here, and they kind of like gesture at Hope. But I can't, like, hearing myself talk doesn't help, right? So I can't, like, recite the rune to myself and, like, oh, I made a mistake there. No, I need to see somebody do a thing, you know?
Do you need magical knowledge or
Or
aptitude?
like examples.
Yes, all of those.
Because I could turn this arrow into an explosion of thorns if you want.
I don't have magical knowledge, but I can do some other stuff. I'm pretty practical with what I can do.
Actually, you might need a bit stronger of a spell. There are higher power telepathic spells.
Oh, yeah. Alright, yeah, so, and they just kind of freeze for a hot sec, just staring at the ground in one spot. Yeah, okay. So, that's cool. That, I need to do that. also, what was it gonna do? And they kind of like, their hands kind of drop to their sides. Hey, Hope, what's on my schedule today? I knew there was something. There was something.
What?
You know, like, I Wait, do I not write my schedule to you?
No, like you cut out. Can you repeat it?
They asked what the schedule was for today.
You barely wrote anything to us.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's extremely hard to explain what I want to explain. And, you know, I've been working on it, really. I've been trying to have somebody, you know, with me, both to, like, you know, make myself not dead, preferably, but also to, like, you know, work on my talking and stuff. But it's not working. At least I don't think it is. And
I have somewhat of a problem when trying to decipher some things that I see.
yeah, that. And the magic is here, right? I have the rune. I have the form. I just need the function, right? Because if this can, like, actually be a thing, it could change so many things, right? Like, letters would be obsolete. Paper, who would need paper anymore if you could just talk to somebody immediately from across the continent, right?
Books.
Books, clan records, just history in general. You need it.
Okay, fine, books. Books are fine. Like, nobody cares. I mean, books are, like, decent, I guess. Like, they're like, mid-tier.
So you are not a wizard, I take it.
Wizard, you mean, like,
How do you...
the people who get magic by, like, reading, right? Like those guys? Yeah, no.
Yes. The
Yeah,
Yeah,
book
they're such a
nerd.
nerd.
Wait, I'm such a nerd?
So are you...
No. Wizards are nerds.
Oh, yeah, I agree with
So
that.
Are you of
See,
arts
like-
and blood?
Yeah, more or less. And they
I would
kind
like
of...
to say I've fallen asleep at this point.
and they kind of, like, walk over, kind of, like, snap in front of your eyes, Hope. Come on, I don't pay for you to sleep.
I immediately wake up. I apologize.
They narrow all 8 eyes at you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I must say, it is to meet someone with multiple eyes again.
Oh, yeah, you do have multiple eyes. Neat. Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't
See
born
someone
with
else
them.
wings.
That was, like, a whole different deal. I mean, was I born with them? And they kind of stare off into the distance. Yeah. Let's say I was. And, so yeah, I need to see magic being transferred to something, right? And you guys
Also,
do things, like,
I can transfer magic to these berries, and they can like wake someone back up from unconsciousness
that's not what
and
I
like heal
mean.
them a little bit.
I can do a few things.
I can talk to animals. Apparently, I found that out recently.
Hold on. Hold on.
I mean, I'm thinking more of like
You
a
need...
flowy thing, you know? Like,
Ranged.
No. They kind of snap next to their ear, trying to like think of something. Oh, yes. I need... What are those things called? Elementals? Those ones.
Oh,
Wait, what were you
Um,
saying?
I was saying brain cells.
Yes, bring those too.
I'm gonna look at Andromeda. Oh wait, no, elementals. I was thinking. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot what elementals were.
Yeah,
Are you talking like elemental
Element-
spells or elemental the beings?
the latter
You want
one.
a live... You want a live elemental.
Well, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't, like, have to be live, right? I mean, when you think about it, like,
On this plane, it has to be live.
I mean, or I could just follow you while you kill it. I mean, that might work, right? Is that how magic works? I just kind of follow you and bam, I know?
Are there any nearby Triton kingdoms?
That you know of Andromeda, the closest one is off the coast of Natan.
Okay. How do you suppose we find one of these elementals?
Well, my plan is we make one, right?
Okay.
So we make something to kill it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like growing a garden, you know? You make plants and then you kill the plants by eating them. It's the same difference, right? We're just
I
making...
just kind of don't like the ethicality of that. I don't like killing new things. New things deserve a chance to at least grow.
Are they sentient, though?
When conjuring an elemental, it is technically not a new thing, and you're not technically killing it. You are just returning it. It is kind of weird.
I'll take kind of weird over, like, unethical. I'll take that one.
I'm just, like, protectively, like, having my wings cover my back so, like, it's the egg's protected. Like, I just am uncomfortable with killing new things. But if it's really not just a newborn or barely alive, then I'll be down.
So
the thing is, they lose most of their mental faculties when summoned. They are like animals.
Is that good or bad in the way of, like, you won't do
Even
it?
animals deserve a chance to grow, but as long as we're not, like, permanently killing it, I'd be fine with that.
So it should be fine.
Alright. Okay.
Maybe...
Outside. I mean, yeah, let's do it outside.
Yeah. Outside would be preferable.
Okay. They kind of, like, run around real quick. They run around grabbing everything they need, kind of stuffing it in a bag. I'll be back, one sec. And then running completely upstairs, not even, like, pretending to try and wait for you guys.
So everyone realizes how weird this person is, right? Not just
very much so.
Okay.
I look to Hope as with a look of like, that's your boss?
Yes.
I'm sorry you have to deal with that.
I do not know how to... How? I've never met anyone like that ever.
And not long after, you just hear a kick at the door as what assumably hands full Arya is essentially like booting open the door to try and get out.
Is it open now, or is...
Yeah, so on the main floor, the door is wide open.
What is happening?
Okay, I follow him outside.
You hear a yell back from Arya. Magic is happening!
Shit!
Magic's always happening.
I'm gonna walk beside Hope as best I can and so like, Nicoletta.
Wait, you said like Hope has wings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like, how functional are your wings?
Oh,
They are...
Go grab the chicken and we can leave.
They are...
Talking to me or...
Both? I'm a... Chicken, grab other chicken. Let's go.
Alright, that's just a diss on everyone involved.
Oh, okay. It's getting hot. Okay.
Especially because, like, Okay.
I'm sorry. I,
To be fair, now that I think about it, yes, Andromeda
It's-
has not seen a chicken yet. I don't think. She just knows what it is.
it's a small bird.
I'm not that
You got the
small.
base of it.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah, so as you guys make your way outside, kind of getting ready, Arya's in the middle of what seems to be like a field near a forest entry.
Okay, what type of elemental will you be summoning?
Do you have a preference?
Not fire.
Not fire.
I don't like fire either.
Okay, so no fire, no fire. You, horned one. Do you care?
Not particularly.
Alright, neat. Hope, thoughts?
So that one has a name.
You know better than me.
Oh, honey, sincerely no.
As far as I understand, you do.
No.
I mean, we'll find out, won't
I
we?
only say that. I only say that because I don't want to start a brush fire.
Oh wow, I didn't even
That
think of
would be
that.
wise.
That's
yes.
actually a good reason.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable. And they start unpacking their things and start creating this circle in what seems to be like, with this staff, kind of purpley kind of almost energy kind of pulsates down to the bottom where it's a smooth, round, kind of like bluish stone, and they're like carving in the dirt this massive rune.
I'm gonna like ready an arrow at the rune to like shoot anything that comes out.
All right. Ari is just kind of like, kind of existing simply, as they're doing it. This may take a couple minutes. Y'all, wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, 1 sec. And kind of continues to do some weird math in their head. And I am going to get a map ready.
How are you even a functioning creature? Okay, okay. Not too tired for this.
Every time I see Robbie Damon's name, I get confused.
Why?
I cannot say on stream. I'm used to seeing it in anime, not in Critical Role. I guess I could say it on stream, but
Yeah, it was that easy.
Big.
yeah.
This cloak is really big.
I want one so bad.
If I ever like learn how to sew, I'm just like gonna sew like together a cloak.
I was gonna make one for my friend a couple years ago, and then I was like, that is too big of a task for me.
Thanks for
Well,
the
see-
gift face. Very much appreciated, dude.
Wait, see if my ADHD ever like has me hyper focus on sewing, you can bet I will make a cloak.
And so as we move over to this forest kind of edge, we see this kind of swirling dust start to appear. I see Arya just kind of takes a step back and like pokes it with her stick, which makes it kind of swirl even more. Okay, it's happening. All right, we're doing a thing. And she simply just kind of backs off. And
It's a wind elemental. I wonder if it knows Orin.
And as she backs off,
God.
Orion, you see pretty much all of this outdoor nonsense.
I'm just like, I was gonna like saunter over with like a drink in my hand, like, what's going on here? Oh, Hope! Hey, it's been a while. What you guys doing?
Good day.
Um,
Mr.
Oh,
Big
I've seen
pleasure
you
for him.
large. I'm
Why
so
are you
large.
so
Mr.
big?
Klein.
He's big.
Now he's not.
Oh man.
Good day, Mr. Klein.
We've known each other long enough. It's Orion, okay? I only might. Nobody
Good
calls me that.
morning, Orion.
Hi. What you guys doing?
Like this thing for him to get more magical knowledge, apparently.
Okay, yeah,
It's
you know
very
what?
much been a whirlwind.
I'll take it.
Ace, Ace, please. Not the
What?
time.
Oh, I just got the pun and I hate it.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Oh, you devious fiend.
Oh. It's always someone.
Just waiting to see how long it would take for someone to get the bug.
I heard it immediately and was like, not the time. Not the time.
Well, screw you guys. Roll initiative.
That's
God, wait.
that's a 12 from
Okay, yeah.
Nicola.
I'm just gonna go do the organizational thing and something I
Fair enough.
probably should be doing. All right. So,
The 21 for initiative?
okay, I was just about to
He's
say
on my side.
anything over a 20.
I mean, not nat 20, but like, you know.
So 21.
Anything over a 20.
Okay. All right. 19 to 15.
18.
18 from Hope. All right. Count. Wait, I lost
10 to 15.
10 to 15. I already said 15, so 10 to 14.
14 for Arthur.
All right.
12 from 12 for me.
All right.
Sorry.
And then 9 to 1, or yeah, 9 to 1. Those are numbers.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, I got an 11. My bad.
Yep, no problem.
Just kind of zoning out.
Orion, do I want to hear your roll?
-1.
Yeah,
Oh,
there we go.
Hey.
There it is.
There he is.
Yeah.
There we are. Yep.
I'm just,
from Orion's turn to my turn. Okay.
I'm legit just like, I walked up, I got a hand in my pocket, I'm just drinking a drink, just
Hand in
watching-
your pocket, mug in one hand.
Oh.
I'm just
Oh,
vibing over
God.
here.
Oh,
God.
now, if I'm doing
This
the
is how
math
big
right,
your
you
character
straight up
was
got a
gonna
nat
be.
1 with your already shit bonus, right?
Yeah, and that one with a -2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Oh no, no,
All right. So as we see this kind of flutter of air itself kind of breathe into the world, Ace, you very quickly realize it does know Orin, as the kind of winds kind of howl and twist into just a kind of single word of where. And with that, it is gonna go first because it rolled a nat 20 and it's now
Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah, it's
Interesting.
They have really high dexterity. Don't ask why I know the stats of each of the elementals.
So it's gonna
Lord.
look around everyone. And it's I'm
You
gonna
could
roll
say Ford,
here.
but no.
I'm gonna roll here out of the 6 of you of who it thinks is the biggest threat.
That's not gonna be much of a problem for soon.
Nope. And it immediately first turns to the one that kind of gives recognition to the words. And it starts to make its way towards Ace. And with
friendly? I'm saying this to all of them, like, Orin, like, are you friendly? I hope you're friendly. You're right now in the material plane instead of the air elemental plane.
you can't really see a face. This elemental isn't what you would typically see as elementals of a humanoid-ish kind of shape. It's more of just like a thinking whirlwind is a good way of describing this specific one. As it kind of... It looks as if it shrugs off your question, and it just effortlessly hovers towards you. Hey,
Okay.
do me a favor. What's your AC?
Oh gosh.
That would be a 14. It's not hard to beat.
So, you see, it kind of goes and tries to just slam a part of this kind of... It's almost like a jet stream. Like a miniature jet stream of not real, like, physical air, but almost like the heat and kind of current and flow. And it tries to, like, physically jab it at you. But the way you're kind of, like, set up right now, you can easily kind of dodge it aside.
I'm also very used to dealing with air currents.
Very used to dealing with air currents, and this thing is not used to this form. It is now your turn, Ace. It's back to you.
I know this will like invoke like an opportunity attack, but I'm gonna like fly up into the air.
Yeah, you could do that. And it is not going to take that reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna go up my full 50 feet into the air.
Yep, because Aqquar's my guy.
They exist. And I'm gonna Hunter's Mark him.
Yes, bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Spell.
Yep.
So let me
Do you
real
want me,
quick.
Like, put it up.
I tried.
Oh,
Yeah, we have to have the spell for that.
there you go. Does that pull it up for you
Yes,
guys?
it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of... how do you describe your Hunter's Mark?
I'm just kind of like imagining like these like crossed feathers like appearing on like the back of the being.
Alright, so this kind of like almost X or kind of like crosshair of feathers just kind of almost illuminate on its back.
Yeah, it's like if I had like my double swords crossed, but they're my feathers, like they're black and red.
Alright. So as the
Okay.
kind of magic appears, and it's kind of odd because the wind is going around this kind of symbol, but it's not moving it as much as it's trying. It's almost as if it's like scratching its back after somebody like punched it.
Nuisance.
You still have your action. I'm assuming you're gonna make a pew pew.
Yep. I'm gonna fire.
Alright.
Your gun?
So 16 plus 7. I'm too tired to do math.
Lord.
16 plus 7.
23.
It's enough.
Okay.
As you kind of shoot this arrow into literal air, you see it does something extremely weird. The arrow itself kind of punches through this kind of stream, but it gets caught back into an almost like tornado-like area. Roll me that damage plus the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. That is a 6 plus Hunter's Mark of 5. 11.
Alright. It
And that'll
seems
be my turn.
mostly unbothered, but still not having a great time of it. We're going up to Hope. Arthur, you're on deck.
Alright. Did I have some? Did you know? Sorry, I forgot how to use Roll20.
No worries.
That's fine.
So if you look on weapons and spells as part of your core sheet, That should give you all your damaging stuff if you wish to use that. And it should just be a click kind of deal.
Mm-hmm. Mood.
I believe I am going to. I'm gonna cast a spell. Yay!
Yep.
Oh dear.
Do you want to tell me the spell and I could...
That one.
That one? Okay.
Yes.
Fun. Fun.
It's always a fun one. It's mini
Yeah.
fireball.
So that's...
It's not fire. It's a thunder.
Oh no.
This time.
Sorry, what was the damage type again?
Thunder.
Thunder? Alright.
Yeah.
So make me that ranged spell roll, please. So it will be a d20 plus your proficiency plus your, I believe it's intelligence because of your Eldritch Knight.
Yeah, it's 19.
Yeah, so as you kind of hurl this massive kind of circle of energy at this creature, it kind of just explodes on contact, more or less. There's a kind of echoing crack of just noise and almost like a shock wave. Roll me that 3d8.
What?
Or I throw the dice all over the place.
What did she just cast?
Chromatic Orb of Thunder. It's, what's that? 8? 8.
Alright. So this kind of echoing sound kind of literally makes a hole in this kind of airwave kind of deal, which is quickly like circled and kind of closed again. Whatever you did worked. It just didn't have nearly as much as you would like. So
great.
What's the math? Okay, that's the math.
That's it for me.
All right. So Arthur, and then Nicoletta, you're next.
It started to attack, so
yes, it is obviously hostile at this point.
I'm going for an old reliable here. Gotta hit it with that hex spell.
Hexed and Hunter's Marked. All right.
Apparently still in GM mode for that. Okay.
All right.
It doesn't look like it's made out of anything sturdy. So let me see. What's the range on it? That's a good 60 feet. Okay. I should be able to reach that. Perfect. I'm gonna frostbite it.
Okay.
Don't know why my DC is 0. What the hell?
Good question.
DC.
Difficulty challenge 0 auto pass.
Automatic success.
Because I know I updated all of the tokens, but yours was like 14, I believe.
My character sheet says 0 on it. That is weird. Did not take
the red circle for
technical difficulties 2, Electric Boogaloo.
This time less horrible.
That's weird. Because it says my spellcasting ability is charisma. But let me do this. And then reset that. There we go. Okay. Click that again. That was weird.
Alright. So, Constitution saving throw. Alrighty.
I forgot to click that. I'll just roll that d6.
So you see, as you try and like kind of freeze this air current in a certain area, um, it just kind of essentially brushes it off as it starts to spin faster to kind of counteract you trying to cool it down. It got exactly a 13.
Hey. So that's how you want to be. All right, cool. I will. I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna tell Mr. Scientist to get the hell out of Dodge. And that'll be my turn.
All right. So, Nicoletta, Andromeda, you're next.
So, I see everybody shooting magic at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... I don't have a single-handed weapon, do I? Attack. I do not. Oh, I have a long sword, which is one-handed, right?
It's like... versatile. It's either or.
Okay, so I'm gonna draw that. But at least there's something to protect myself.
Boy, is it
and
either or.
Oh my god. And then I'm gonna go grab this man's and pull him back to about here. So where?
Yeah, alright.
So he'd be where I am, and I'm gonna stand in front of him.
Oh yeah, get the civilian out of danger.
Yeah, so as you kind of draw your longsword, put your kind of hand on the kind of collar of Arya's shirt and kind of rip her back out of the fight. I'm gonna say that counts as your bonus action instead of a full action. Because because I feel like it. I don't have to give explanation to you.
Well, thank you.
I don't have to tell you shit.
I don't. I'm not gonna ready an action, but I'm just gonna be ready. If that makes sense.
You can take a dodge action if you want.
I don't know. I guess. I'm just like prepared if I get attacked, but like not readying it as the action. If that makes sense.
Okay. So more of like a flavor thing, like you're settling into your stance. Yeah.
Yeah. Making sure Arya stays behind me.
She kind of like, not necessarily dazed, but definitely a bit like taken aback that you, like, would physically like rip her out of the way, but she's just kind of, danger's bad, and kind of settles. Is that gonna be your full turn in that case?
Yeah.
Fun. All right.
I can't cast magic.
Alas. I mean, you could try hitting it.
Eldritch Blast.
For me, the magic is just side effects.
I mean, the most I can do is detect magic on it. And I know they're trying to shoot magic at it, so I'm gonna hold off on physical combat for now.
Alrighty. Andromeda, you're up. And then Orion, you're last.
Cast Divine Favor as warbling green spectral claws appear over Andromeda's hands.
Yep. A D4 radiant damage every hit. Fun.
Which makes my weapons attack technically magical.
Yeah, it does. So Andromeda, you just kind of, you kind of flank around, kind of with almost like a newfound like speed, a new agility after that spell. Fuck its shit up.
I cast sword magic.
I cast fists.
That's a 21.
Yes, a 21 definitely hits.
Okay. So 5 slashing and 4 radiant, so 9 in total.
Alright. So you do end up taking a good chunk out of this thing. Like, with your sword, you kind of like it's hard cleaving at condensed air. So you essentially like bring your sword down, and this kind of green like claw mark above your head kind of, you feel the energy kind of go down your shoulder and into your blade,
Hold on.
almost as if it's like a good way of seeing it is that as it's like sharpening your blade with this kind of magical energy.
Andromeda quickly rips the sword up to disrupt the elemental's form.
All right, Orion, you are up.
I'm gonna be like, do you guys need help or what's going on here?
Vuk.
It's up to you.
Your help will be appreciated.
Yeah. I will. How many people are looking at me currently? I imagine not much. Everybody's looking at the elemental.
Yeah, so anybody that's currently in the streets immediately kind of ran back into their houses. You are more or less alone with these 6 people.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna take a couple steps over here, so I'm a little out of the way. And I'm just gonna activate my dread form and Eldritch Blast this thing.
Yeah, alright, put both of those things up, please.
Yeah, one sec.
God,
One sec.
you do what?
Hee.
Here's form of dread.
That's a lot.
It's mainly just the bottom thing.
Yes.
This first thing where it's if I hit it, it's gonna be scared of me. It's gonna roll a wisdom save.
Alright. Also, temp hit points, which is neat.
25.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits.
1 force damage, but I did a DC 14 wisdom save.
Okay, yeah. 1 second. So, describe to me, what the hell does your dread form look like for everyone involved?
For those of you that are like out of the corner of your eye, it's hard. Not a lot changes.
Corner of my eye.
But you would see Orion's eyes go full red, and you see like these like large fangs like grow, like his canines grow like noticeably larger than they already were, and like his eyes kind of like get dark around his eyes and whatnot. He's a little paler.
And you shoot this kind of beam of energy at it, and it just more or less gets added to the swirling mass that is this creature. And you kind of stare into where you would presume this thing's eyes are, and it does not stare back. It is not afraid.
Oh wow.
Alright, I see how you want to do. Rolling nice. The thing is, it doesn't even have a like amazing modifier. I just rolled a 19.
It does.
Fine. Fuck it. You want to stare at me? I'm gonna get right up in your face. The rest of my movement, I'm in my turn there.
Alright.
You're not scared of me? Okay.
So you
square up.
going back to the elemental's turn. Going back to the elemental's turn. You see it kind of move a lot more erratically as it sees just the amount of people surrounding it. And it is going to kind of grab into itself and tear as it kind of releases this kind of shockwave of current. I'm going to need everyone within a 10-foot radius of it to make a strength saving throw, please. So that is everyone but Ace. Or not everyone but Ace. Everyone but Arthur. I have 3 people with A names.
I'm 50 feet in the sky, so I'm assuming I'm good.
You are good. You are also good
strong.
being in the air.
I am strong, woman, Graham.
No. Okay.
I got a 22.
Alright, so we got a 22. Orion makes
dirty
it.
20.
Dirty 20 from Nicoletta. I heard some not fun noises from Hope.
I got an 8.
Oh no.
Fun! Andromeda.
6.
Alright. So, Andromeda and Hope You guys are launched backwards as this energy just kind of hits you in the gut. You both are launched 10 feet, or as far as the map will allow.
I was like, that's off the map. Only. I don't know what you want to do.
And I'm gonna roll some damage for this real quick. Please don't.
Spare me.
So that is gonna be 8 bludgeoning damage to both of you as the current of all the swirling energy is released. And then it is also going to kind of float upwards and kind of level itself with Ace. So 2 people 60 feet in the air. It is also Ace, though, ironically.
Is that everybody takes damage or just...
No, just the people that failed the save.
Okay.
You weaklings take damage.
Oof.
Wow.
Hey, okay,
wow.
alright. The paladin and the fighter, okay.
How much damage?
Which may just...
How...
May just
was
kind
8.
of,
8.
Yeah, 8 damage total. May just also kind of point out, the only person that doesn't have a D10 or higher for a hit die is our warlock, and they still rolled incredibly well.
We are the beef.
Like,
Looks are fun to play.
do not worry about weaklings. With
Yeah,
that,
we're all tank party.
Yep, and we're gonna go over to Ace's turn again.
I'm
Because
getting
it's now
plate
very
armor
close to me,
eventually.
I'm grabbing out my swords and attacking it with my swords.
Okay, so you draw your dual short swords and prepare to fight in the air. Give me the... I wasn't even trying to rhyme, but you know what? I'll take it. Make me those
I just heard
attacks.
it.
That is a 14 plus 5 and a 2.
19.
Alright,
And
so
a 7.
the first blade is in your like actual good hand. As you slash downwards, you do kind of cut at it quite a bit, and then the other following up, you more or less get in the same line as the first blade, but with the kind of dispersal of that substance, for the lack of a better word in this scenario. It just kind of goes through actual air. Give me that damage, please.
Okay. Nice max damage for dice. And now roll again for mark. That's a 1. Okay, so 7 damage.
Okay, yeah. So you're starting to chip away at it, and Ace, you could definitely see this being up close to it. It is starting to lose speed.
Fun.
Alright, Hope, it's up to you. That was
Is
a
it-
very... Actually, no, that was a lot of pressure.
Is it
I mean,
for
it's
real?
it's your turn.
Please don't shoot me by accident.
No promises.
No, that's the right kind of energy you should be bringing to
Yeah.
this table.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
I mean, I've definitely shot people by accident before.
So, I think it's how many feet in the air?
It's currently 60.
Oh
Yeah. So that... I'm not even gonna try and do a triangle. For the sake of spell distance, let's say 60.
god. Okay. I was gonna do math, but then I was like, I don't feel
Eh.
like it.
Do some
Trig.
Yeah,
this real quick.
do some trig
Some
real quick.
trigonometry.
Pythagoras theorem, trying to see what kind of range you got over there.
Math is for days that aren't Saturday.
Enough.
Math is for a bones sort of day.
Fair. Yeah.
Or what sort of day?
You either
Bones
have
day.
a bones day or a no
Or
bones
no
day.
bones day.
Today's a
that's
no
fair.
bones day.
As
Today's no
prophesied
bones.
by Noodles.
Fair.
I've only seen like one video. I
Fair.
first saw a video of someone saying it. Today is a no bones day because of a dog, basically, and I was really confused. And then I saw the dog.
Oh,
Cool. All
It's a
right.
very
Then
charming
I
dog.
saw the
Sorry, it's a no bones day.
Regardless of whether or not bones are present, um, it is. Yeah.
Do you have teeth currently?
I am just gonna cast the spell again. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send it again.
Ah, chromatic orb.
Yes. It is an all-around. It's a spell.
Yeah. Because I don't know which one to choose, we're gonna do lightning this time.
All right.
Yay.
So you kind of look up and you hurl this ball of lightning at it. May I ask, what happens when you cast a spell? Where does this energy come from?
I think that like what I was imagining is like the material component or whatever. She basically just like chucks it, like yeets this diamond out at the
Okay.
thing, and it kind of just turns into the orb in midair.
All right, yeah. So you kind of reach into your pouch, pull out this kind of very clunky diamond. It's not very well cut. It's just kind of like straight. It's more a crystal than like an actual gem. And you fully like chuck it at this thing. Give me that ranged attack roll.
Stone of vanishing.
Stone of fuck you.
Wow, guys.
Is it a nat 20?
No, it's not one.
Oh, fun!
no.
Oh.
I need to roll a thing.
Oh.
It's not a fumble tape or anything. I just want to decide what happens, and I want to give a chance
This
to
is
not
fun.
be a bitch. That's it.
This is fun.
Yep.
I love this.
So, Ace, you see as this orb shoots towards this kind of whirling thing above the ground, the kind of whirlwind of the creature, of this elemental, sucks in the diamond itself and yeets it back out towards Ace, missing him, however. And there's a kind of as you see the strap of one of your egg pouches, like one of the egg pouch
No,
straps,
no.
rips.
No, no.
Dang. This elemental got beef. This elemental is emotionally
is the egg-
charged.
Out. Is the egg falling out?
Give me, let's call this a sleight of hand check.
Oh no.
Dang, this elemental was targeting you.
I have
bro.
a +3 to sleight of hand. That's a 19 plus 3. Let's
Alright,
go.
so you get a 22.
22.
You feel, because you've been used to this weight for easily a few years. So the second you feel it slipping, you put one of your hands back, kind of instinctively, and you are currently sandwiching the egg between your hand and your spine.
I've
So,
had situations with the egg.
yep. So for your next turn, you're either gonna have to use an action to fully secure the egg, or you're only gonna be able to use one free hand. Fun!
Yeah.
Hope, unless you have a bonus action or anything, we're gonna move over to Arthur.
I want to move myself a little bit. That's it.
Mhm.
I can back up
Right
a
there.
little bit more.
That's it.
All right. Yeah, and Arthur's also moving back a bit, trying to get like a good angle for this blast.
Yep, because I'm gonna need to. He's gonna be in the air, so that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, you shoot this kind of cold blue energy out of your hand, and it kind of strikes this creature right in the shoulder.
solid chunk of 8 damage.
Yeah, with that 8 damage, it's starting to get even slower, and Ace, you see this elemental is slowly, almost like falling, as if it can't really get up anymore. You know how heat rises and cool stuff falls? That's basically what
As a
you're
bird,
getting.
I understand currents.
Yep. So it is currently falling. I'm gonna roll a quick d20 to see how far it falls. It straight up plummets, all the way until it like barely catches itself, swirling as hard as it can. It looks like it's exerting effort. It is now 5 feet above the ground, in melee range of Orion if he wanted to. That being said, Arthur, bonus action?
I have a bonus action I can do at the moment, so I will leave it as it is.
Alright. In that case, we're gonna go over to Nicoletta. You see that Arya behind you is kind of like grabbing onto your shoulders and trying to like just barely look over. She's still 6 foot, but you were like a good 6'8".
I'm a foot taller than her.
Oh, you're straight up 7 foot. Neat.
Yeah.
Furbolgs, my guy.
Furbolgs.
Yeah,
my
so
God.
she, not being used to it, is trying to like look over you, trying to like actually be able to see what's happening. But it is your turn now.
Thing looks like it's on its last legs.
It looks very wounded, yes.
I'm gonna quickly ask Arya, do you want this thing dead with magic?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm just kind of here trying to figure out what works. I mean, if you want to do it, that's fine. But like,
I'll hit it.
All right.
Snack.
I'ma hit it.
It's with my long sword.
Yeah.
Which I'm really confused.
It is
Flashing.
60 feet in the air, isn't it?
No,
That's
it has fallen to only 5. So with the diagonal stuff, you can.
So with my long sword, I either get a D8 or a D10.
Depending on whether or not you have one or two hands.
Two-handed or one-handed?
So earlier you said you want to draw it with one hand.
One hand, but I'd use 2 hands to swing it just from use of my great axe or my great sword.
Yeah, so in this case, do it with 2 hands, and that if you hit, that'd be a D10 damage.
Yeah.
So 9 plus 6, 15.
You just barely hit it as you kind of swipe upwards at a kind of weird angle that you're not exactly used to with this light of a sword compared to the insane great axe or great sword rather that you use typically. So the swiping up kind of it comes a lot faster than you would have wanted it to. But you do make contact. Roll me that damage.
What? That is a 7 with a 3 roll.
Alright.
Because I have a +4.
Slicing up, you see this thing is very, very, very nearly dead. But not yet.
Sorry.
Andromeda, it's on you. I keep on saying that because it's dramatic, but I always feel like that's like a weird thing to say.
Oh, wait!
First spamming.
Wait, hold on. I just realized something.
You could have rage damaged.
No.
No?
Yes, but
I mean, yeah.
Give me a sec.
I'll wait.
It's surrounded, so it has a +5. We have a +5 to that to roll, or
that's
for
to
damage?
attack roll. Yes.
Okay.
I
So
believe
what about
I
20
told
attack
Orion and Hope about the flanking variant I have. 2 people, it's a +2. Any more than 2 people around it is just an additional +1.
I don't think flanking's gonna help you with a natural 1.
Unlucky.
Oh lord.
Wait, did you get a nat 1, Andromeda?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Fun. Alright, we love to see it.
Yay, 20.
So
This dice is in prison now.
yes, it should be felony. It has created a fate felony, and that is what they'll be called from now on. So you kind of take your longsword, and you stab into this creature, kind of forgetting there's nothing to really stick around. And you see it slowly, kind of tendrils of wind start to grasp around your wrist. And it is going to try and pull you into its space. Give me a quick strength saving throw again.
That while he's rolling that, the surrounded thing, 2 or more people, it's a +1 or a +5?
So 2 people, it's a +2.
Yes.
Any more people, like it's a +1 per the extra amount of people. So it'd be a +4 in this case.
Well,
but nat 1 still is not good. That was a 12?
No, it's a 14.
Okay, I heard a number. Yeah. So you kind of like strain against it, and you do fully break free from it. It wasn't fun, I'll give you that. Orion, you are up on the order. Because I'm assuming Andromeda, you have no bonus actions, right?
Not currently.
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, hey, don't worry, buddy, I got you. And I'm just gonna attempt to bite the cloud of wind. I'm just gonna try to bite it.
Alright. Hear me out. I'm gonna give you disadvantage on that.
Okay.
I just want to let you know. Especially the way you phrased it. Hold up, I'm just gonna bite a cloud of wind.
Ow.
I can't.
I'm imagining him trying to go bite it, and it just looks like he has a leaf blower blowing in his face.
So, you said with disadvantage.
So we have the Moron Vampire and wings.
Spoiler alert, I'm biting almost everything.
Fair enough.
If it is in range, I am biting it, okay?
No, if you have fangs, use them.
Yeah, I have fangs.
You've explained your concept for a Vampire character to me before, so I figured that was the case.
So you say it's a +4?
A +4 since there's 4 people currently surrounding it.
With disadvantage, that is a 14.
Oh my.
Okay, that just barely equals its AC.
Well, that's a miss.
Let's go!
Yeah, that hits.
I'm gonna pump a Divine Smite into it.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, does it count as a weapon attack?
Yep, it counts as a weapon attack.
What?
Oh
It's a melee weapon attack.
Oh no!
Natural weapons count.
Okay, alright.
Monks would be...
Okay, first of all, no matter what, how do you want to do this? But also, even if it didn't kill it, I want you to describe what the hell you want to do.
So, Orion kind of gets in its space and kind of just starts waving his hand, because he doesn't he has a sword where he doesn't draw it ever. He starts using a hand to wave in front of him, and he kind of just bites randomly into the cloud, and then you kind of sees this burst of light.
Yeah, so you bare your fangs, and you just see basically a mini flashbang emit for half a second, and the cloud just kind of disperses. And
I got you, buddy. Out of the way, because I have a feeling Arya's gonna run to them.
Yes, and we are now out of combat.
Hey, just a spoiler, I have a better to hit with my bite than my longsword.
Of course you do. Because isn't it con-based?
Yeah, that's very obvious.
The bite uses con.
Oh my god.
Oh. You probably have more hit points than me then.
I have 31.
I mean, I blame that on the single warlock hit die.
That single warlock hit die probably down a little bit, but
still, if he rolled well, he would have had more than me, because probably a high con mod.
I do get 10
higher than me
as a bonus, but
guys, I've been using Roll20 for a year and a half, and I just realized if you double click at the top, it minimizes it. So I didn't have to constantly be rearranging my screen to see the screen.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Oh no.
I've been doing this for a year and a half.
It's honestly a game changer.
I know.
Wait,
Yeah,
the fact that
that's
you can
how
minimize it?
that's how I feel
Yes.
confident with using like 3 different stat blocks in a single fight. Like I could actually click on them whenever I need instead of having literally 3 sheets of paper.
Maybe a smart man, but I'm not a wise man. Okay.
I may be a dum-dum, but that doesn't mean I'm not a dumbass too.
Why does that make so much sense?
DM, how's the egg looking?
Alright, so as everything settles, Ace, you just kind of safely make it to the ground. You still have to, like, hold the egg on your back until you could, like, safely bring it down.
When you get to the ground, I just, like, within 5 seconds have, like, extra straps and I'm, like, refixing it.
Mm-hmm. So you kind of...
Fix.
You kind of put the egg on the ground. A kind of silvery metallic egg for those who have not seen it before. It's... How big is it? Like 2 feet-ish?
Yeah, that's about...
Like 2 feet in all directions, essentially.
Yep.
Not only do you feel
That's a
the
big
warmth,
omelet.
not only almost like slightly lessen in some places, but grow in others, but you also notice a small kind of fragile, almost squishy area.
I poke at the squishy area to see if it's okay.
You feel a poke back.
Oh.
Ace.exe has stopped working.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So you feel pressure back. Are you going to do anything? Or are you just gonna have your finger still there on it?
I'm gonna very gently channel, like, a spell slot into it, like, just channel magic into it to see if it does anything.
So as you channel magic into it, and try and kind of pull out what connection you have, you see a crack form on either side of your finger. And then just there's a kind of clamping motion. And you see a metallic, silvery face looking back at you, your finger fully in its mouth. And that's when Arya kind of pops up, like, holy shit, what the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, I'm where Arya is right now.
Are you okay? Ace, are you okay?
My family has worshipped this egg for a solid at least, like, 15 generations. It's never done anything. It wasn't supposed to hatch. It was more supposed to just be like this religious symbol. And now there's this...
Has it hatched?
You see a full face poking out. Yeah.
What's the
Congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, so on closer inspection, none of you have really seen anything like it before.
Actual hell is that?
It's almost like a triangular-ish jaw. It's got like a flatter face.
Why do you have a giant lizard?
It is very lizard-like, scaly, extremely shiny with big, piercing, almost like ambery yellow eyes.
Hey, I don't know anything about this. I sent a letter back to the compound asking about why the egg was warm. It was, never supposed to be hatching.
I mean, eggs tend to hatch if not eaten or cooked.
I cast minor illusion to make, like, confetti. I'm like, congratulations! Is it a boy or a girl? What are you gonna name it?
I, like, pick it up out of the egg and I was like, I think it's a girl.
You see it just squirm as you kind of pick it up.
I'm just gonna set it back down and, like, get some rations out.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you pick up a cat,
like,
and you know,
feed
like,
it.
how sometimes it
just,
works,
like,
sometimes
extend.
it doesn't.
Dragonborn are cats confirmed?
No. X, no.
Dragonborn tabaxi. Dragonborn tabaxi.
Yeah, so you take out some of your rations, and it like very happily eats it. How's everyone else like? What is everyone else thinking at this point?
I'm celebrating. I'm like applying. I'm making minor illusion fireworks.
What? What in the nine? What the fuck is that thing?
I'm like, oh, that's quite interesting.
Huh? That's new.
Like that's something. Yeah, that sure is something.
For now, before I get more information, I guess I'm just gonna name her Hamid after my grandmother.
Does it have wings?
It currently does not. It is a very flat lizard.
Okay.
Think of like a bearded dragon, but like 4 times the size, like a metallic-y silver.
That was kind of my image.
Yeah, and the head itself is more like a flat kind of triangular kind of deal.
What?
Can I use prestidigitation to make like a metallic bone that it can chew on?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll give that to you. It's pretty small, but
that's gonna last an hour. That's gonna last an hour.
And it immediately, you see its eyes widen, its pupils widen as this bone kind of appears, and it just pounces on it and starts rolling.
Okay, I'm gonna like kind of like stretch my senses out to it, and I feel something latch back onto me, and I'm like, why the fuck do I know a new language?
What?
You see,
did that happen to you too? I just one day knew how to speak, and I started speaking primordial.
You see,
do you know this language? And I start speaking in Draconic.
Arya immediately like kind of gets really excited. Wait! You're telling like communication in your mind with that thing?
No, I just know a new language that I'm pretty sure it can communicate in.
Whoa, okay.
That noise.
First of all, yeah, you're making like some weird, like not necessarily chittering, but almost like a very guttural noises, and I'm not a personal fan of it, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. How? Show me.
Andromeda responds in primordial with, really? I've explained how Andromeda speaks primordial.
Yeah, it's more like a chittering through your mandibles. Crab mouths are weird.
Yep. I don't know how I'm speaking this language. It's just kind of happening. Like, I felt something connect when it hatched, and now I can... What do I even call this? Lizardic?
I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you. So are you telling me I need to hatch an egg to learn magic? Is that what I need to do?
No.
No.
You seem to already be able to cast magic, no?
I mean, yeah, okay. I
cast magic before the egg hatched. Or maybe it's I'm so confused.
As you should be. That was life-changing from what it seems like. Anyways, that's not the point. This is my life we're talking about.
Congratulations. Betting is not allowed near apostrophe.
And with the mention of apostrophe, you just hear a coming from the backpack of Andromeda.
Oh no, I mean like I pick Hamid up again and he just like slinks like a cat. Like it seems like kind of cat-like, just with scales.
I'm not risking it. It seems hungry.
Don't worry, I'll feed it. I mean, I am already feeding it at the moment. And I'm a good hunter, so if we run out of food, I could just get it fresh meat. Holy crap, I need to send a new letter back to the compound. This... Ha!
Yeah!
Ha ha ha!
Okay, Ari kind of pipes up again. So... back to mine?
Yeah!
Sure! Let's get this over with before I completely break down mentally.
I'm doing that constantly. Let's go.
Sorry, Andromeda?
Is Orin's form of dread still up?
Good question.
No.
No? Alright.
No, I put it away.
Okay, if it was still up,
there's a time and a place.
I did the
It's a surprise
whole
fill,
like
that'll help us later.
the blade thing. I took my medicine and like I'm calm now.
Okay, I'm
It's
just gonna
a
say, like,
surprise
even
fill
if
that'll help us later.
you were still in it, so far after seeing Changeling's Ace, is just like anything changing. It's just it might as well happen now.
Yeah. I mean, fair.
I'm gonna watch you transform.
I mean, it's pretty scary. I'm gonna like as you like look at me, I'm like wiping like blood that was coming off my eyes away. I'm like, okay, ow.
Yeah, but at least it looks like you still have bones, unlike the Changeling. That was just weird.
Yeah, no, that was interesting.
And also, I'm already having enough going through my mind with this whole.
I hope Sarah Jacobs is okay.
Yeah, what was I trying to do again? Magic, yes, magic stuff. Yeah,
Magic stone, elemental something.
yes.
Channeling the mental magic.
Oh, yes. You see, Arya takes the stick she's gotten, and literally just pokes the ground where the elemental was. 1 second, I need to roll something.
Is there any way we can assist?
And you see, in the kind of like summoning circle, a orangey kind of essence physically goes into the staff. Yeah, that should be it. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna use it. Any questions?
What did you just do?
No clue. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I mean, I could totally bullshit you in saying, like, oh, residual magic or something. I put a stick where the thing summoned from, and I'm like, hey, yeah, this is a good idea as any.
How do you cast magic?
No clue.
I mean, it's
kind of
like
this lizard thing.
I kind of like take a stone and I like bang a lot of like rock things into it, and it does a thing, right?
You practice runic magic.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that.
Hey, how did you summon that elemental?
I put a thing in the dirt and it came?
Get out of here before something blows up me and Hobbit.
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
They kind of very haphazardly like wave their massive stick around, which has at this point unidentified energy in it, and like kind of like to my house, and they kind of like wobble, very much leaning on the staff.
Walking far away from that staff.
I'm like just collecting all the fragments of the shell. Just can't leave any of it behind. It still might hold religious value.
And as Arya keeps walking, Hope, dear, Hope.
Dexter. Wait.
Hope, yes. I need you to real quick. Upstairs, I have what's it called? A pen. That's what they're called. You know, like a quill. Bring that to me real quick. I need to write something up. And I'll meet you back in the basement for, like, stuff, I assume. Scary one.
Are they always like this?
Which one of us?
Yeah. Not really a description.
I'm assuming, you mean Hope talking about Arya? Like, is Arya always like this?
Yeah, is Arya always like this?
You know what? I say I'm not the scary one, but also I'm based off of a Lammergeier, and those things are pretty metal.
How do you live like this?
I don't quite understand that question.
I mean, I know we're chaotic, but like this is like chaos squared theory. I don't know.
They just had us fight an elemental for no reason other than I don't even remember.
To try and make magic talking stones.
Fairly certain.
Is that an issue for you? Would you like me to report that to her?
No, it's just mildly concerning.
Question: how many times has he blown himself up?
Hope, give me a history check.
Yeah, I was like,
Let's see if you can remember all of them.
It's like the
More times than I know how
probably
to
not, but
it's like the Animaniacs labeling all the states, but just like it's just each time he blew himself up.
that's a 7.
3.
That's a 7. You can recall at least 2. At least 2, one of which resulted in her having a concussion. So it's kind of the whole deal of like, it's a toss-up of why she's like this. Was it pre-explosion? Was it post-explosion? Who could tell? There's been for somebody who plays with rocks, there's way too many explosions.
Yeah, if this is a job done, I'm gonna go back to base and just have a breakdown.
Is it?
That's okay. I mean, we don't know if it worked or not. This whole stick thing, right?
Okay, I'll give you 20 minutes. If you relabel it a success, I'll leave. After 20 minutes, if it's still unknown, I'm still leaving. I just need to break down and cry.
That is fair. I'll give you that. You have your priorities. I respect that. And then they essentially now go into like a full jog towards their house.
I can hold on to the lizard if you need some space.
Nope. I mean, that might be for like a half hour
Hold
just
on.
to decompress.
Hold on. I have a new spell.
Oh no. That sentence never goes well, just as a general thing.
Is this animal technically, is this creature technically an animal?
Give me a nature check.
Me or him?
Yes.
Oh, no.
You know what? That's what my 20 goes to. Okay.
I have a new
Not
spell.
20.
Is what the
20.
wizard said.
Natural 20.
Lord wish.
They rolled double natural 20s.
What?
They both rolled natural 20s.
Oh, fun!
Here's the...
And thus, the luck of the rolls actually go.
Yeah, Andromeda and Ace, you're looking at this thing, at Hamut. There's something about it. There's something. You're not sure if it's a gut feeling or some sort of look at it. Whatever this thing is, it is not a pure animal. It is not like a bird. It is not like a random lizard. This thing is more. And that is all you
Would
get
it
from
still
that.
be affected by speak with animals?
Well, I have that too. Or would it only know Draconic, considering it kind of forces that language on me?
It does not know common. And
no, like
speak with animals, you will have to find out, is my answer to that, officially.
I cast speak with animals.
Alright.
Same.
So on the way there, are you talking to it, or are you waiting for a response?
I'm talking to it.
Andromeda's is yelling, "What are you?
What are you?"
And I'm so sorry.
Oh, God.
Does Andromeda hear any voices from her backpack where Apostrophe is?
Yes, actually, yeah. So you cast speak with animals. And from your backpack, you do hear a very gruff Russian sailor voice. Just kind of like...
Yes.
Yes. Just like, not even words, just more of like grunts of like contentness as they kind of curl up in your back.
Wait.
This is how I'm going to describe Andromeda speak with animals. Those frills on the side of her head flick out, and how they're usually pink, they're now a deep green.
Oh, shit.
Now I feel like I have to, like, on the spot, make it a speak with animals thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a ram. Does it have any effect on me?
Wait, does speak of
speak to
animals have any effect on you? Is the question?
Well, no, like I don't know. It doesn't say I have like.
You can already communicate with us.
You're a humanoid.
Yeah.
I know, but I was like, does it in general? Can you?
Furbolgs are more
know.
fey than beasts.
Oh, that's
It
right.
doesn't.
So I'm
It's
gonna
a
say
no-brainer.
no for fear of ethical implications.
No brain day. I was just like, wait, I'm a ram. What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no because I don't want to have to sort through that mess of world building. Respectfully.
It's 9.
Okay,
I
so
need to go to bed.
Comet stat block gives it an intelligence of 8.
I mean, yeah. So, speak with animals doesn't seem to have any major effect on Hamid. It's more of background noise from the odd apostrophe noise and some birds.
Epistrophe?
Ah,
Well, he's distracted with apostrophe. I'm gonna like try and just like in Draconic, which I apparently know now. It's like, hello, are you okay?
it just kind of chirps.
My name is.
Yeah, it chirps at you. Before you finish the sentence, you just hear food? Question mark.
I'll get it. More food.
Food.
Draconic, known for its verbal question mark.
Food.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, does
the
it
thing
say
though.
question mark?
Well, yeah. In you know what? Screw it. Yeah, in most writings, with like a kind of more esoteric like script, as in like alphabet.
Primordial also has a
Primordial
spoken
also
question
has a verbal question mark, where it's more of like a trill
and
at the end of the
exclamation
word.
point.
So draconic, primordial, and certain forms of even dwarvish have a verbal question mark.
The more you know.
Food, ooh woo.
Food.
No.
Food.
Bad DM.
I'm just reading the chat, man. I'm just reading the Roll20. You can't get even.
Y'all need to be suwooed.
Bad.
Dang.
Very bad.
Ugh.
Evil players.
I'm gonna like open up my pack and like give Hamid like all of the food I have, and if it's still hungry, I'll go and I'll give it a. You know what? I'll give it a good berry. That way, it'll be magically good.
All right. So as we start as we fully make our way to Aria's
You
house,
understand me?
there's a very like groggy, tired. There's a very tired. Ah,
Groggy? English is hard.
groggy, because I know the word groggily, but it's groggy. That just missing a letter, of course. Yeah, you just hear it.
Yeah.
Da.
Yeah, stimmt.
Since I wanted to try something.
Yes, because we're all trying something. Go ahead. What's up?
Absolutely. I go up to Ace and ask him if he still has the remains of the egg for his pet, is the creature that he was carrying apparently.
His god.
Of course. Why wouldn't I have the egg shell?
Okay, cool.
I've carried around the egg for at least 2 years now. I'm not just gonna stop now.
I'm going to mend it back into a full egg.
Into a what?
Okay, into a
I'm
full
going to
egg.
mend it
Give
back.
me a sleight of
Oh.
hand check, because making a full 3D hollow object with a cantrip that you're gonna have to recast is going to be hard.
Isn't it like made out of like platinum or silver too?
It's not made out of platinum or silver purely.
Like-
It's kind of weird material. It's not distinctly metal, but it's not distinctly eggshell.
Yeah.
Not metal.
It is
I'd
not
imagine
metal.
like this is a highly magical egg. It might resist mending.
16.
You do end up like putting it physically together. Um, you mend it as much as you can. It will not fall apart, but there is still very obvious cracks from this mysterious material that you don't know how to work with as of right now.
I will try again in the future if you would like me to restore the egg that is damaged at the moment.
I think right now the more important thing is to deal with Hamid and inform the clan, and then we can worry about the egg. The egg. Oh gosh. Let me just have time to break down and think about this.
At this
it
point,
seems important to you, which is why
This is out of my paycheck.
at this point, you hear a very angry Arya like, "Okay, are we going into the house and having 20 minutes, or are you guys gonna talk to a weird lizard thing?"
We are already in the house.
I kind of thought this was on the way back.
Yeah, I assumed it was on the way back.
Yeah. We can continue having this conversation in the house.
Alright. So at this point, in the basement of Arya's workshop kind of deal, Hope, you've been living in this kind of house for quite a bit as Arya's employee. You only see one bed, and only you have been sleeping in it. You are unsure if Arya physically sleeps. You can't even really call it a house fully. As Arya's kind of like figuring stuff out in her head. Alright, okay, I think I got it. Who here has a big sword? I know one of you does.
Has explosions.
Sadly, I only have small swords.
Does it need to be metal?
I have a big sword.
Big sword?
I have a sword about as tall as you.
I'll take it. Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna take it. I mean, like, I need you to do a thing. Now, I am going to...
I will inform you it is weird material.
That is extremely uncomfortable. Like, that's very concerning. Why does that have to be a disclaimer?
Because it's not made of metal.
I never asked for a metal sword. I said a big sword.
Okay, then it will work.
Alright, so I'm gonna hammer out a thing.
Takes out.
And then as soon as I'm done, like on the flash, I'm gonna need you guys to like smash it in half. No?
Okay, we can do that. Yep, sure.
I mean, if you're not up to it, I could get someone else.
No, I just want to know why.
Well, you see, kind of seeing the whole, like, learning a language thing out of this one, and they kind of, like, tilt their chin towards Ace. It kind of made me remember communication requires two things and two people, you know?
Yeah, that tends to be important.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make two stones out of one and see what happens.
Okay, I can help with that.
I'm just gonna take like 10, 20 steps back.
Does anyone else want to make preparation for whatever the fuck is gonna go on here?
I fully expect this to blow up.
Yeah. I asked Hope if they have popcorn here.
Wait,
who goes wrong? You will have your popcorn. And eardrum.
Yeah, you fanged one. I don't have popcorn. I got some roasted nuts upstairs.
That'll work. I'll go grab the nuts.
Go to the farthest wall of the room and then just take the dodge action. Just prepare to dodge out of the way in case shit goes south.
All right.
When shit goes south.
Yeah, not an if. It's not an if. There's no hope here.
I'm like behind Arya.
All right.
I'm
gonna put Hamid in like the egg pouch
there is
just
actually
to like protect it.
Oh, kind of like a backwards papoose.
Oh,
yes.
The baby carrier.
Yeah, a baby carrier, like, strapped onto your back. I'm just assuming now Hamet is facing backwards and its feet are kind of dangling behind you.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, if
This
this will be
weird
useful.
lizard monster.
But before I go to the wall, I'm gonna touch Andromeda on her shoulder and give her guidance in Primordial, and then I'm gonna go to the wall.
Thank
Just in case. I don't know if it'll be useful, but just in case.
Alright.
I'm just up against the wall.
So as everyone prepares, and as Jay or Ryan, returns with his roasted nuts, kind of like in a nice little bowl, Arya gets to work, and this time it's a slightly different pattern, and she's straight up going over the one she made before. Like, she's not flipping it over, not getting a new stone. She's physically carving in a completely different pattern, not caring.
That makes sense.
And as it's being carved, you see again the kind of sparks of what seems to be just pure magic. And over, and you see the welding mask kind of illuminates behind her, and there's a shadow of a bigger Arya with the dreads kind of like going far down. And finally, with the last hit, she just almost like squeals, "Hit it!" Whoever's hitting it with a big sword. So, Andromeda, you're going to be the only one doing it in that case, I'm assuming?
Is Nicoletta joining in?
I thought she only wanted one person to.
I mean, she just asked for anyone with a big sword. Would you like
that as one?
Would you like to do it?
I'm against the wall.
All right. Hope and Andromeda, you bring down your great sword and long sword respectively. Make an attack roll if you really want to. Just don't roll a 1.
Okay. I didn't.
Neat.
I did.
1.
Wait, you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. Let's get a D100.
I rolled a 3 to be fair.
Wait, so who rolled what? I heard a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Oh,
I
Lord.
rolled a 1.
Fun, right? Alright, I'm gonna put
So
this next to the
fun. I
mic
love
just so
being here.
dramatic effect.
Please explode, please explode, please explode.
Alright, so you see this stone does in fact explode as metal and a not metal sword slam down into it, but it doesn't like violently explode. It's not an explosion, and more of like a shatter, if that makes sense.
It just falls apart.
Yeah, the whole stone falls apart, and you see, like, it not crumbles, but there's, like, a lot of jagged pieces. There's a good, like, 20 of these pieces, each of them with their own tiny bit of rune, and separately, they all glow green. As they kind of, like, fling, and then they stop.
Wait. How long did it take us to get back?
Get back to the house?
Mm-hmm.
Barely 10 minutes. She did not lead you far away from the village.
The only reason it took 10 minutes is we were, like, distracted by something else.
Basically.
Okay. Because I was wondering if I still had to find favor up. I don't. It only lasts a minute. Okay. Is it supposed to do that?
I mean, I made it very clear. I have no idea.
Fair.
Did one happen to land in front of me?
Yeah, one did happen to land, because you weren't hitting it.
I was just
I
was just up against the wall.
Yeah, mainly. Let me kind of put this in my head. The largest part is in front of Andromeda. It's like kind of like a good third of this wheel-sized rock. The more smaller sections.
Andromeda picks that piece up.
All right. So, the smaller sections are roughly, the smallest is like the size of a quarter or a toonie, because I'm Canadian. And the largest of these kind of smaller sections are maybe like a mouse, like a computer mouse. And then there's two separate ones in front of Hope. Each one are easily the size of like a smartphone, roughly, only circular. And those ones seem to have the most intact runage. Nicoletta, the one roughly, like one of the ones that are roughly the size of a computer mouse, lands next to your feet. And Andromeda, you are currently picking up a good, like, foot by foot, just shard of rock with stone, with like a runic carving in it. Which may I say, they all separately glowed green, but they did it simultaneously. And I definitely butchered the pronunciation, but fuck it.
I'm gonna pick up the one in front of me.
Alright. So you kind of pick up the rock?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you gonna do with it?
Is it supposed to?
Hello? I'm gonna talk into it. Hello?
You talk into it. Andromeda, you hear like a bass, like a very bassy, massive speaker version of hello, as it kind of rings through this fairly small basement.
Okay, I'm out of here. This hurts.
That.
Is it?
I think it worked.
I guess I would hear her saying that too.
You would hear your own voice magnified a couple times, yes.
Oh. Wait,
are they like
it or is it in our heads?
It's a feedback loop.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. All the stones feedback loop with each other until there's just a light noise.
Wait, is this in our heads or is this like
this is a physical noise. This is not telepathic.
Oh fuck! I'm dropping it and covering my ears. Then I thought this was
no.
I thought this was in our heads.
And over this kind of ceaseless ringing, you just see Arya, two hands up in the air, kind of like in victory, one of which still has a very weird magic stick, and just kind of like doing a kind of like pumping their fist kind of deal.
I am going to separate all the stones far enough from each other to make it stop.
Okay, you could definitely do that.
Ace is literally flying out just to get away from the noise.
And as everyone disperses and all the collections
that was an awful idea.
are put together, I'm gonna say we end our session here.
Okay.
Your job is done, and you have helped in creating the sending stone.
As soon as you said you were trying, like, she was trying to make a stone, like, to talk with people, I was like, son of a bitch.
Yep.
I thought they existed already.
No. This is a fairly low magic setting as of right now.
This is like pre-magic.
Yeah.
I just realized Ari's an artificer.
Working with stuff. Who's to say she is?
Artificer, weird-ass sorcerer, take your pick.
I prefer Rune Mage.
Artificer before being an artificer was cool.
Artificer about like a good 1,000 years too early.
Yep.
Artificer BC.
BC. Close lamp.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And with that,
Halloween one shot tomorrow.
If people would like to be there, I will send you character stuff. I'm not sure if I'm too busy, but I'll double check with you. Yes.
So you said you could do it after lunch. What exactly did that entail time wise?
Whenever y'all are available after noon for me.
Which we're
so
Zins were only an hour ahead.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And I'm an hour behind you, so like it'll be 11 for me.
Yeah.
It'd be
yeah. We could get back in the Discord, but otherwise, thanks anyone who is watching.
Oh, sorry.
No, that I just straight up didn't fully end the stream yet, and I'm like, yeah.
Who knows? We might stream it.
Ooh. That's gonna take a lot of work with the overlays. Woohoo! Yes, thank you for joining us. thank you, new people, for being new people. Sorry if it was a bit of a clunky session due to technical difficulties and dealing with the new dynamic.
God, I had to reset everything.
I understand.
Esse shouldn't it does that. It's great.
Parody of last campaign. Every session starting off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the new vibe. Welcome to it. And welcome to Irail.
Great.
Thank y'all for watching. See you next
Preferably less
week.
chaos.
Bye.
I know that's not the choice.
Bye, people.